let's move on to another film you just finished doing, more in the horror genre, Howlers. What is that all about?
Howlers was a blast, and we shot most of that. We got to go back and finish a little bit of it, but it's this guy Josh Ridgway. He directed and wrote this great character piece about an Old West cowboy who was a werewolf slayer. His family was slaughtered at the hands of werewolves, and he basically goes on a blood feud, blood quest, and decimates them all. However, he finds himself transported to the modern day, hunting down the last pack of werewolf bastards that he thought he finished off. So he goes from Civil War era to the modern era, trying to hunt down and finish the job. And all along the way, you know, the werewolves are terrorizing a small town, and he's basically transported to the future. It's funny. It's kind of like a John Carpenter horror film, that it doesn't take itself too seriously, and it's got hilarious moments. A cowboy from the Old West sees a cell phone for the first time, or a pickup truck. You know, what do you think's going to happen? So a lot of action, obviously your requisite gore and your blood splatters, and a lot of grisly kills and everything else. But you know, black hat, black duster, pearl-handled revolver, black cowboy boots. It's fun to play the man in black.
Total badass,
yeah,
right?
For sure.
Yeah. And now, correct me if I'm wrong, you have worked with a few directors that are actors themselves. Is that better? I always think actors are a lot better in directing other actors. How is that for you?
You know, I think that and I haven't come across it a lot. I feel like I've been really blessed to work with directors who have a really easy time with actors, just in terms of communicating what they want, but are also just friendly and open. But you know, having an acting background, I think just kind of gives you the vernacular to tap into here and to really share and connect with actors. You can be specific with what you want if you can speak on someone's terms, sort of thing. So I always find it's a blessing. It's just kind of like icing on the cake. But like I said, every director I've worked with has been amazing in the meantime.
You've done shorts, you've done a lot of TV. I've noticed you also had what I call the CSI NCIS card.
Right.
Is that a rite of passage for actors to be in the NCIS and CSI series?
You know, I think the true rite of passage for actors is the horror film. I mean, you've got to cut your teeth on a horror film. I mean, listen, unless you're freezing or covered in corn syrup blood, or you're this or you're that, or you're just screaming at something that's not there at the top of your lungs, that's kind of the true rite of passage, I feel like, for any actor cutting his teeth. But no, I played on CSI Cyber, CSI Miami, CSI New York. Really great. These procedurals are not going to go anywhere, as CBS proves every single year. You know, everything from your Law and Orders to your NCISs that are just still so popular. It's just something for everybody in those shows. It's bad guys show up, good guys hunt them down, good guys win. And it's a nice hour, you know, to sign up for. It's especially, you know, in middle America. It's just kind of nice and simple, and it's all wrapped up in a nice tidy bow. But it's just great to work on those shows too, you know, whether it's, you know, are you the suspect? Are you the suspect who's not guilty? It's fun for an actor to go in there and work with these professionals and kind of work in that genre.
Absolutely, like Scott Bakula, right?
Absolutely, Scott Bakula, NCIS New Orleans, yeah.
Last but not least, in Sniper, you're pretty much behind that rifle, on target with everything. In real life, what else do you call the shots on, or don't?
What else do I call the shots on?
Yeah.
You know, it's hard enough to manage my own lifestyle, Henrik, to be honest with you. I always make the joke that, you know, I'm an actor who has passport, will travel. And I find it to be such a perk of the job.
Sure.
And for that reason, I don't even own so much as a spider plant or a cactus. These things you can't even really kill. I don't even own them. Like, I have stuff that plugs out of a wall because it's just me and my suitcases, and I'm ready to go. I'm ready for action. So in terms of that, I keep my schedule and my lifestyle basically ready to get on a plane for any acting job that shows up. That's about the only shots I can call right now.
We just learned you may be doing another Sniper film. Can you tell us anything about that?
Yeah, the plan is to shoot another Sniper film this fall. It's going to take us down to South America. I don't have many other details or casts or anything information, so I think that the director from Sniper Reloaded will be back for this one. Mr. Claudio Fay is a very sweet man, very talented director. So we'll let you know when I get down there and see what's waiting for Brandon next.
Excellent. Chad Michael Collins, thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Nice seeing you again.
A pleasure.